عيش حرية عدالة اجتماعية. عيش حرية عدالة اجتماعية. عيش حرية عدالة اجتماعية.
Show your solidarity with Egypt's revolutionaries on today, the day of international solidarity against Egypt's new repressive protest law.
The revolutionary movements in the Middle East and in Egypt in particular have inspired millions of people around the world. It's the most important kind of revolutionary movement today. It's the strongest one, and it kind of has a bit of a light of hope or whatever for people all over the world, that it's possible to change the world from below, that millions of people can, you know, take control over their lives and fight to change them.
I went to Egypt after the revolution in 2011, and it was really, really important for us what happened in Egypt then, because it was a real inspiration for us when we were beginning to start to fight against the impact of austerity measures by our government, and actually just seeing the way Egyptian workers and Egyptian people, you know, took to Tahrir and actually fought back. And then going to Egypt in 2012 and meeting individuals who'd fought for years and years and years on their own and then managed to come together and build the independent unions was a real inspiration.
I'm an active trades unionist, and I'm really inspired by the doctors in Egypt who, with much less funds in their health service, have been on strike and campaigning for a better health service for Egyptian people, for Egyptian workers and peasants, and to get a proper amount of money into the health service. I want to be part of a world where everyone has a chance for a good life, a good education, good working conditions and good health care. And I feel very much in solidarity with Egyptian health workers over their struggles, the struggles of the nurses, the struggles of the doctors and the struggles of other workers.
Join the campaign in solidarity with Egypt's revolutionaries. Thousands have been put in jail in Egypt under new laws simply for doing what we're doing today, standing in the streets and campaigning for freedom and social justice.
To see al-Sisi coming to power again now a couple of years later, for me is just, you know, is a real tragedy to see that taking place. And I know that, you know, I'm sure that the people I met before and, you know, people involved in Egypt will continue to fight to push the thing forward again. And
حبس الثوار عار وخيانة. حبس الثوار عار وخيانة. عسكر يحكم تاني ليه؟ عسكر يحكم تاني ليه؟ هي تكية ولا ايه؟ هي تكية ولا ايه؟
The reach of the Egyptian revolution and the revolutions in the Arab world in general are much broader than the very important struggles they're involved in to change their lives, is that they give an example of how to fight and try to change ours as well. And I think in that sense it's extremely important to build solidarity, to keep that struggle alive and help as much as we can, but also to spread the lessons of those struggles to here so that we can do the same, I think.
Egypt will be free! Egypt will be free!